A worldwide pandemic, riots and protests across the country, and this week a toddler's body found in a Waco dumpster. These are heavy recent events that can be hard on anyone. Fox 44's Noelle Mendoza sat down with the program director for the Heart of Texas Counseling Center today. Noelle, 2020's definitely been a difficult year. What can we do to cope?
Adam, there's no denying it. The recent events have impacted all of us one way or another. And with so much information out there, it's hard to take a moment and ask yourself, am I okay? The mental health therapist I spoke with today says there are signs you should look out for. A deadly virus.
Triple the number of confirmed coronavirus cases.
Riots and protests against social injustice.
Sparked by the death of George Floyd.
And just this week,
a Waco mother is in police custody in connection to the death of her 2-year-old son, Frankie Gonzalez.
All piling up.
Especially this last couple of weeks, it's really culminated with the protests, with the death of George Floyd and with the death of Frankie as well, and it can become very overwhelming.
It all starts with examining yourself. Elizabeth Timmons with the Heart of Texas Counseling Center says seeing changes within yourself could mean it's time to start making intentional changes.
If you notice your sleep patterns are off and you're sleeping more or you're sleeping a lot less. If you find you're forgetting to eat meals or you're eating too many meals. If you're experiencing kind of anxiety or overwhelming sadness and you can't seem to get out of that funk.
There are several ways you can focus on yourself and your loved ones. The biggest way, disconnecting from social media.
I think social media doesn't really use a lot of filters, and so a lot of information is out there, and some of it's accurate and then some of it is not. And so because of that and because of the overwhelming sense of everybody's opinions and ideas and thoughts about things, it's a good idea to disconnect.
That doesn't mean disconnecting from people.
Being around people who share your passion for life and the things and activities that you like to do and who you generally have good relationships with, I think is really important.
Most importantly, take each day one at a time.
We're going to get through this, and we're going to come out on the other end much different than we were before we started it, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Timmons had a lot more to say about coping with everything that's going on, but she says you will be okay and we will get through this. For more information on the Heart of Texas Counseling Center and to watch the full interview, visit our website, fox44news.com. In the studio, Noelle Mendoza, Fox 44 News.